Hey everyone, take a look outside. See the sun rising? That's not just another day dawning. That's your invitation. An invitation to chase something incredible. But let me ask you a question, and be honest with yourself. Are you accepting it, or are you hitting the snooze button on your own life? I want to tell you about a guy named Leo. Maybe you'll see a bit of yourself in him. Leo wasn't a CEO or a famous artist. He was a librarian, a custodian of stories, surrounded by tales of heroes, adventurers, and dreamers. But his own story, it felt unwritten. Each morning his alarm would blare, and the first thought that hit him wasn't what amazing thing can I do today. It was, just 5 more minutes. Those 5 minutes would stretch into 10, then 20. He'd rush to work, feeling like he was already behind in a race he hadn't even consciously started. He loved books, but he felt trapped by them, a spectator to the great lives lived within their pages. He had dreams, of course. Sketchbooks filled with beautiful, intricate drawings of fantastical cities hid under his bed. A guitar he'd bought years ago gathered dust in the corner, its strings silent. He'd tell himself, "I'll start tomorrow. I'm too tired tonight. I'm just not talented enough." Every excuse was another brick in the wall he was building around his own potential. The weight of what if was becoming heavier than any failure he could imagine. He was living in a comfortable gray, a world without the sharp sting of failure, but also without the vibrant color of accomplishment. One rainy Tuesday, an elderly woman named Mrs. Gable came into the library. She was a regular, always with a bright smile and a twinkle in her eye. She saw Leo listlessly stacking books, his shoulders slumped. She walked over, not to the checkout desk, but directly to him. "Young man," she said, her voice gentle but firm, "I've been watching you. You have a good heart, but your fire is low. Let me tell you something my father told me." She paused, making sure she had his full attention. He was a clockmaker. He said that every morning, the world gives you 86,400 seconds. They are a gift. Once they're spent, they're gone forever. You can't save them for tomorrow. The tragedy isn't running out of time. It's running out of time without ever truly using it. Leo just stood there, a copy of Great Expectations in his hand. The irony wasn't lost on him. Her words, so simple, so direct, struck him like a bolt of lightning. 86,400 seconds, he'd been letting thousands of them slip away every single morning. Hitting snooze, scrolling aimlessly, choosing comfort over purpose. That night, Leo couldn't sleep, but for the first time, it wasn't from anxiety, it was from excitement. He looked at the dusty guitar, he thought of his hidden sketchbooks, he thought of all the seconds he'd wasted. The next morning, his alarm went off at 5 a.m. The familiar urge to hit snooze was there. A siren's call back to the warm comfort of his bed, but this time, a different voice was louder, Mrs. Gable's voice, the clockmaker's wisdom. He swung his legs out of bed, his feet hitting the cold floor. It was a shock to his system, and it was exactly what he needed. He didn't try to conquer the world that day, he just picked up his sketchbook. He drew a single, detailed feather. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. It was tangible. It was a second, a minute, an hour used. The next day, he drew a whole bird. The day after, he picked up the guitar and learned a single chord. It buzzed and sounded terrible, but it was a sound he had created. Slowly, everything began to change. His mornings were no longer a frantic rush, but a sacred time for himself. He was waking up not just his body, but his soul. He started bringing his sketchbook to work, drawing during his lunch break. People noticed. A child saw his drawing of a dragon and his eyes lit up. A coworker asked if he could design a tattoo for them. The fear of not being good enough started to fade, replaced by the joy of the process. He learned that greatness isn't some far-off destination you arrive at. It's the small, consistent, daily choice to show up. It's the courage to be a beginner. It's the discipline to learn that one more chord, to draw that one more line, to write that one more page, even when you're tired, even when you're scared. Leo's story isn't about becoming a world-famous artist overnight. It's about a man who stopped waiting for permission to live his own life. He realized that the masterpiece wasn't the drawing, it was the act of drawing. The greatness wasn't in the finished song, it was in the calloused fingertips and the patient practice. So I'm asking you again, that alarm clock tomorrow morning, it's not your enemy, it's your starting gun. That dream you've locked away, it's not a silly fantasy, it's your roadmap. The fear you feel, it's just a compass pointing you towards what you need to do most. Stop hitting snooze on your greatness. The world is waiting for what only you can create. That old clockmaker was right. You have a fresh deposit of 86,400 seconds waiting for you. Don't let them go to waste. Wake up, show up, and chase the magnificent story that is waiting to be written by you. Thank you so much for watching and for letting me share this with you. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more stories to fuel your journey. Go be great.